It's been a week, and it's still August 1958. The voting hasn't happened yet, but from online, you can find who is more favored by polls, so they have gotten to know some results by now. Today they will have a Q&A session. Gloria said, the polls online seem to favor DeMonica. This is really bad. Chad said, we need to win them over. Today really matters. We have to really focus in today's session. Mr. Lawless said, that is why we need to double down on the lies and promises. It really is what could shift the numbers to our side. Chad said, as much as I hate to admit it, you are right here. There is simply too much at stake, and we need to shift the numbers. So, feel free to speak freely, but don't go too overboard. Joe said, I'm destroyed by guilt. We still haven't found Luciana. I've searched around, but she is nowhere to be seen. She could even be dead, and it would be my fault. I abandoned her. Angelica said, you're a good guy. You didn't mean to cause this. For not returning and coming to clear the arguments. That is a decision she made, not you. Joe said, I know. It's just the thought of her being alone on the streets is what haunts me. Then Alpha had a private show with a superfan by the name of Submission for Alpha 69. Alpha said, the Alpha, aka the ghost of your history teacher, is sliding his 3 cocks on your stomach, trying to penetrate your belly button, as a cactus is stinging in Alpha's ass, as well as a cactus in your ass, the pain uniting us in a cry of pain in unison. Alpha said, the Alpha is losing dominance. No longer do the private shows give Alpha the feel of power. Instead, it is a series of retardedness that is rotting the Alpha's brain. The Alpha quits, but the many fans of Alpha will mourn. Then it was time for the questions and answers session for the 2 presidential candidates. A number of viewers of the election have been selected to give questions. A man asked, DeMonica, this question is for you. So as you know, this nation has lost its morals. So will you, as the president, kill all the gays? DeMonica said, yes, as the messenger of God, a demigod is called by some, will round up all the gays and burn them at the stake. A woman asked, I have a question for DeMonica also. What do you say to the allegations made against you for being a Satanist? People claim that they have tracked you to Satanist message boards by the name of Dark Lord 67. DeMonica said, they are simply ridiculous hoaxes, most likely started by my father here. As a man of Christ, you would never see me commit such blasphemy. I don't recall taking on Satanist forums being on the plan me and Jesus drew. A man said, I have a question for Chad and his team. Do you plan on improving healthcare? Chad said, yes, I do. We see it as an important issue and something that needs more work done for. We advocate for all in need of help. We want everyone to be able to get the help they need. Mr. Lawless said, not only is Chad a wise man and a great and diplomatic public speaker, he has also found the cure for cancer, which will only come out if you elect him. You can also expect free health care, life expectancy growth of 40 years, permanent fix to erection programs without needing pills, and hospital buildings made to house any homeless person there is to get them off the streets. A man asked, I have a question for Chad. What about those of us who want to start doing cocaine or wants to keep doing it without fear of going to prison? What will you do to help us? Kaetix said, if you elect Chad, he will legalize cocaine. Father Staniel said, fuck this shit. The opposing side is way better. I am quitting. Then the questions and answers session ended and they returned to home. Chad asked, Kaetix, what the hell was that? We were supposed to advocate freeing the world of crime, not legalizing hard drugs. Mr. Lawless said, well, our poll has grown since he made that comment. We are still behind DeMonica, but it created a slight shift. Gloria said, either way, we are burying ourselves with these lies. We will be drowning in demand for doing the things we promised. Also, shame on you, Staniel. You betrayed us. How could you like DeMonica's message knowing him? Father Staniel said, my good Christian values simply fall closer to the values DeMonica is advocating. He has truly and impressingly changed. Chad said, well, there is nothing we can do except keep moving forwards. We will pay for the consequences as they come. But for now, we need to win this thing.